My dear 5th grade children, good morning to all. How are you? I hope that you are fine. Stay safe. Okay? Okay, ma. Last class we seen that second lesson booklet, isn't it? We revised the second lesson booklet question answer. Okay. Book exercise not completed. Today we will see the continuation of the book exercise. Okay. Okay. That is, what's the title of the second lesson, mom? That is, say first, what's the title of this lesson? Yeah, latitudes and longitudes. Okay. First lesson already we revised in the previous classes, and last class we completed the booklet question answer. Okay. Okay. Today we will continue the second lesson book exercise. Okay. First of all, you take pencil, social book and booklet. Clear it? Okay. Okay. Now take first. Okay. Now open your book. Page number. Open your book, ma. That is page number. Same, ma. 20. I'm right? Okay. Now listen here. So this lesson we studied that match the following. So I already revised this second lesson. Now we continue the book exercise. Am I correct? Okay, fine. Now see here. Let us start the study. Okay. Now all of you open your book, page number 20. Okay, ma. First, match the following. That is Tropic of Cancer. What's the answer that? Yeah, very good. That is that letter B, 23 half degree north. So, Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn is the first set of special latitude. I'm right? Yeah. Now, Tropic of Cancer, where it lies? It lies 23 half degree north. Tropic of Capricorn, that is, that answer is C. That is 23 half degree south. I'm right? Then second set of special latitude. That is Antarctic Circle. Number 3. Antarctic Circle. What's the answer that? That is D. The answer is 66 half degree south. So this Antarctic Circle and next this Arctic Circle, this is the special set of latitude and the second special set of latitude. Am I right? Yeah. Now this Antarctic Circle is answer is 66 half degrees south. Can you clear? At the same time, Arctic Circle is 66 half degree north. Okay, ma? Clear it? Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn, it's a first set of special latitude and second set of special latitude, that is Antarctic Circle and Arctic Circle. Okay? Okay, clear it, ma? So, keep it that correct, that is this is the two set of special latitude and this number is and where it lies, that's only we already learned. So you want time, read it. Now you, those who are not study, not copy it, do it correctly. Now I am reading time, I revise time, you also study, you also read and follow me. Can you clear it, ma? Okay. Then second, B, fill in the blanks. The equator is numbered as, yes, we know that all the latitudes has numbered. Latitudes and longitudes also numbered. Okay, so the equator number is 0 degree. The north pole numbered as, yes, now listen here, the equator is parallel to the, sorry, all the latitudes parallel to the equator. All the latitudes parallel to the equator. The equator also latitude only, but it is the main only. Okay, prime. Okay, it is called equator. This equator is numbered as 0 degree. Then at the end of the north pole, that numbered is 90 degree, and the south pole, the numbered is 90 degree. Can you clear it? So I'm ready. Now you also follow to read. First one, the equator is numbered as 0 degree. Second, the north pole is numbered as 90 degree and the south pole is 90 degree. Can you clear it? Okay, fine, ma. Now listen here, the third one. The prime meridian is numbered as 0 degree. Prime meridian, can you see that prime meridian in the globe? Yeah, it is the prime meridian is the longitude. Equator is the latitude. Prime meridian is the longitude. Is numbered as 0 degree. Can you clear it? This prime meridian number at 0 degree. Equator number is 0 degree. Okay. Then fourth one, the meridian opposite to the prime meridian. Okay, we study that meridian, that is a longitude, it moves from north pole to south pole. Okay, it is a vertical line. Okay, this prime meridian, this meridian, fourth one, now read, I am reading that fourth one, so now all of you listen here. The meridian opposite to the prime meridian is numbered as 180 degree. Can you see that? Can you clear it? The prime meridian opposite to the prime meridian numbered as 180 degree. The grid that help us to find place in map are called coordinates. What is grid? Do you know? What's the spelling that? G-R-I-D, grid. Okay, the grid that help us to find places, it is called coordinates. What is the use of the grid? We study now that question answer. What's the use of the grid? This grid help us to locate the places. Okay, now you see that if any doubt means I am telling, your book page number 20, let's see that one square is there, no? That is a square, like we can see that one square, like so many squares are inside here. One diagram that inside so many squares are there. Then each part is the grid. It is called a grid. Grid means, here now see that words first, grid. A pattern of straight lines that cross each other like this. Okay, this is the grid. The grids get numbered. Can you see that? The words, page number 20, words first, the yellow. It is indicated with the color yellow. The first one, see that grid. Okay, what's that meaning? A pattern of straight lines that cross each other like this. Now listen here. This is in your globe, that is a longitude is there, latitude is there. So it runs means all the lines intersect each other and we get square. That is called a grid. The grid help us to locate places. Can you clear it? Okay, leave it more. Okay, now we see that lesson 3. Your exam, this test portion, social, first 3 lesson. So first 2 lesson we complete revise the lesson. Now we will see that lesson 3, weather and climate. Now you take your pencil. That important points I am telling you, underline it. Okay, ma. Page number 23. All of you open. Are you ready? Are you follow me now? Take first. Okay, my dear children, now listen here. Now this lesson, what's the title of this lesson? Weather and climate. What's the title? Weather and climate. From these lessons we studied, we have learnt difference between weather and climate. First of all, we see that what is weather. Now all of you open your booklet also. So open your book and booklet, take pencil. Important points I am telling you, you line it, underline it. Okay. Now see that page number 23. 23, fourth line. Now see that what is weather? The changes in the atmosphere. Changes in the atmosphere over a short time are called weather. Yes, we know weather means that is changes in the atmosphere over a short time are called weather. Now you underline the changes, these changes in your book, these changes given. So now you underline it. That is the fourth line. Yeah. Now repeat that. These changes in the atmosphere over a short time are called weather. Can you clear it? The next line. Now see that the regular pattern of weather that a place has over a long time is called the climate. Okay. The regular pattern of weather that a place has over a long time is called a climate. Underline it. What is weather? What is weather? Climate. Okay. Now I explain that. What is weather, ma? The changes in the atmosphere. Atmosphere means what? Atmosphere means we know that is the layer of air surrounding the earth. The layer of air surrounding the earth is called the atmosphere. Okay. So what is weather? Weather means the changes in the atmosphere. This is your first question also. What's the first question? Now say that. What is one important difference between weather and climate? Okay. So open your booklet also. I side by side book and booklet I revise now. So now you open your booklet also. First question is now see that what is one important difference between weather and climate? So now you open your booklet. What is weather, ma? The changes in the atmosphere over a short time. Underline that short time. In your booklet also you underline short time only. The changes in the atmosphere over a short time are called weather. Okay. So atmosphere changes. It is not in a long pattern of time. It is a very short. That's we know. Morning very sunny. Just after it is very heavy rain. These changes, how it is happened? This is happened by the changes in the atmosphere. So this is called weather. Weather spelling WEATHER. Okay. At the same time now listen here, ma. Climate. What's the climate? We say no. What's the climate? No climate. What's the climate? That is, climate is the usual pattern of weather. Climate means also it is the usual pattern of weather that a place has over a long time. But it is in a long time. That is very, very important. This long time underlined for climate. Okay. Okay. Can you clear it, ma? What is climate? Climate is the usual pattern of weather. It is also usual pattern of weather only, but that a place has over a long time. This is called a climate. Can you clear it, ma? What is weather? What is the climate? This is your first questions in your booklet also. Okay. In book also, do you underline it? What is weather? What is climate? Okay. Now, give an example of how the second question in your booklet. Now see that. Give an example of how the climate. Okay. Now listen here, ma. In your book page number 24. That is factors that affect climate. Factors that affect climate. We already learned that. What are the factors that affect climate, ma? Can you say the answer? Ready to say the answer? What are the factors? Okay, now you underline it. This page number 24. factors that affect the climate, underline it. So now you see that the heading, that is first one latitude or distance from the equator, second one altitude or height of the land. So you underline it, latitude or distance from the equator, second point altitude or height of land, third one distance from the sea, then fourth one winds. Can you clear it? Okay ma, can you clear it? Okay, so factors that affect the climate, underline it. Then what are the factors that affect the climate? If you ask the question means how do you write the answer? That is latitude. Okay, latitude only enough, latitude, altitude, distance from the sea, winds. Can you clear it? Okay, okay, so underline it, factors that affect the climate. The first point is latitude or distance from the equator, second one altitude or height of the land, third one distance from the sea, then fourth one winds. Can you clear it ma? Okay, so these important points I say no, the factors that climate, and four headings you underline it. Okay, okay, then now you open your social booklet, already opened only, isn't it? The second question now read it ma. Second question, that is give an example of how the climate affects the way people live. Give an example of how the climate affects the way people live. Yes, this climate affects the people, isn't it? How? So now you will open your booklet. The answer is the changes in temperature as well as droughts and floods will affect agricultural yields and production. Yes, the changes in temperature as well as droughts and floods happen. It is affected agriculture, yields affected means the production of that also affected. Okay, this is the example of climate affect the people. Okay, then see more. Then we see, take our booklet, third questions. Explain why the latitude of a place affects how hot or cold place is. What's the question mark? Explain why the latitude of a place affects how hot or cold a place is. Okay, can you see that answer? Now in your booklet, I am read the answer. Do you follow me? Yes, now listen here. You also now read it and study also. The latitude of a place near the equator will be hotter because it gets the direct rays of the sun. The latitude of a place near the equator, a place located near the equator means what happened? The direct rays of the sun falls on that. Okay, at the same time the latitude of a place far away from the equator, more distance from the equator means what happened more? Cooler, will be cooler because it gets less direct rays of the sun. Can you clear it? Okay, okay, now one time also repeat, read more. That question read. Explain why the latitude of a place affects how hot or cold a place is. What's the answer? Now you read it. Yeah, the latitude of a place near the equator. This near the equator, underline mark in your booklet you underline. So if you underline means you can easy to understand. Okay, now you follow me. The latitude of a place near the equator will be hotter. Will be hotter also underline. Near the equator will be hotter because you know it gets the direct rays of the sun. Then second point, the latitude of a place far away from the equator will be cooler. Underline it. The latitude of a place far away, far spelling F-A-R. Okay, far means it is more distance. Okay, far away from the equator will be cooler because it gets less direct rays of the sun. The direct rays of the sun is not falls here. It gets less direct rays of the sun. Okay, can you clear it now? Okay, now Then what's that? Fourth question. Now read ma. Why does the sea have an effect on the climate of a place? Why does the sea have an effect on the climate of a place? Sea. What's it? This sea also distance from the sea. Also factors. Distance from the sea also is one of the factor for affecting climate, isn't it? So your question is, why does the sea have an effect on the climate of a place? Can you clear it? Am I correct? Okay. Now listen here. Water heats and cools more slowly than land. This is why the sea have an effect on the climate of a places. Because this water parts heats on very cools. It more slowly than land. It is very slowly to heat and very slowly to leave the heat. Evening. Morning also it slowly raise the heat. And evening also it leave the heat very slowly. Comparing than land. Okay. So in your answer is once repeat read. Water heats on cools. Water heats or cools more slowly than land. Underline it in your booklet also. This water heats or cools more slowly than land. This is why the sea have an effect on the climate of a place. Thus we know the water gets heat in the morning also very slowly and leave the heats at evening time also very slowly. So this water heats or cools more slowly than land. This is why the sea have an effect on the climate of a place. Can you clear it? Okay ma? Then next. Give an example of how winds affect the climate of a place. Give an example of how winds affect the climate of a place. Okay. So these are the factors. Wind, then distance from the sea, then latitude or longitude. These are the factors that affect climate. So we study that. Now we see that. Give an example of how winds affect the climate of a place. Fifth one. That is, now see in your booklet. Now see here. The direction of the regular winds that blow at a particular time of the year have an effect on climate. Now listen here. The direction of the regular winds that blow at a particular time of the year have an effect on climate. Now listen here, ma. Once repeat, you read the question. First of all, understand the question. Try to understand. Now read. Give an example of how winds affect the climate of a place. How distance, the wind. First, we studied that. What are the factors that affect the climate of a climate? What are the factors that affect climate? Say that answer. First one, latitude. Second, longitude. Third one, distance from the sea. Then now, how these winds also affect the climate, that is we can see now. Okay, that is the direction of the regular winds that blow at a particular time of the year have an effect on climate. The direction of in which direction the wind blows. So the direction of the regular winds, okay, that blow at a particular time of the year. Okay, now you underline more the direction of the regular winds. Okay, regular winds very important. The direction of the regular winds that blow at a particular time of the year, that is the effect of the climate. Okay, for example, an example is the monsoon winds that blow over the Indian subcontinent. This monsoon wind is very very important. It gives for rain in some of the places. So now listen here. An example is the monsoon winds that blow over the Indian subcontinent. So that places get rains in particular period of time. Can you clear it? Okay. Can you clear it more? Okay. Okay. So very small questions, very easy questions only. Try study well. Okay. What is the difference between weather and climate means? Easy to know. Then what are the factors that affect climate means also in your books how, isn't it? So questions very easy only. Study well. Okay. Don't leave it. Okay ma. Now we see that book exercise fill in the blanks. Okay. Now see that page number 26. Now open it. Please ma. Open now. Yes. First of all I read the fill in the blanks. Okay. First page number. Oh very good. 26. Yes. First one. Changes in weather happen because of changes in the atmosphere. Yes, we already learned the changes in weather. That's mainly the changes in the atmosphere. What is atmosphere? The layer of air surrounding the earth. Okay, what's the spelling of atmosphere? ATMOSPHERE. Atmosphere. Say the spelling. AT. Mos spelling. At spelling AT. Mos MOS. Atmosphere. Yes. PHERE. Sphere. Okay. Okay, anyway, study it. Yes, now listen here. The changes in weather happen because the changes the atmosphere. Okay. Then second one, atmosphere spelling study well. Atmosphere. Okay. Yeah. Then second one, dash is usual weather a place has over a very long period of time. Okay, ma. Anyway, we have. I will continue to the next class. Next class is the last revision class, I think it. So, I will continue this lesson and first two lessons also again I revise it. Okay. So, study well. Don't leave it. Okay, ma. Bye. Bye.